Hi, Dee. We'll be starting in a minute. Hi, Ikela. We'll be starting in a minute, guys. Ikela, you did so fabulous today. I heard you speak. I enjoyed it. Hi, Corey. You're welcome. Hi, Tori. We have about 4 minutes. We're giving everybody time to log on. Hi, Santa. And Arthur. Hey. Boy, it's blistering hot down here in the desert today, a whopping 120. I'm glad we're indoors. I hope everyone is enjoying their day today. I'd like everyone to know that I do not own the rights to the music. It is on our TV. Hi, Lynn. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Taste of CoShe. Today up on the block, we're going to be cooking our asparagus, garlic, lemon shrimp. And here we go. Let me just pull this out, because you guys know how I like to set things up for you. All right. Now we don't put the shrimp out because it needs to stay cold, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that right out the refrigerator right now. And then we'll get talking about things and let you know what's going on up here, okay? And also, I'm going to pull out our asparagus. We're going to get that up on the block. And then I'm going to pull out our garnishes and set them out as well. Now, I want to start today by letting you know what we're doing. We have our pasta here. And that's up. And what I do when I cook the pasta, I want to make sure that I boil the water first, and I want to season the water. So I put the salt in it, bring it up to a boil, then we're going to put that in, and we're going to let that do what it does. Then, to make things fast and easy, this is the shrimp that I use. It's already pre-cooked. So all we do is we're going to take this out the freezer, set it over into the sink and the strainer. We're going to rinse it off really good and put it in a bowl and wait for time to cook. We're going to put that over here. Also, we're going to make rice today. And I use a rice cooker. And I've already cooked the rice. For those of you who don't have a rice cooker, you could use your pot. And what you would do is 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. You want to wash it off really well and put it there, bring it to a boil, then bring it down to a nice little simmer, lid it until it's done. For the rice cooker, you can use as much rice as you want. You want to clean it really well. And when you use a rice cooker, you put as much rice in there as you want. You take your finger and you set it down in there, and you bring the water halfway up your fingertip, okay? Then you close it, you set it, and you let it do what it do, okay? So now for the pasta. Our pasta is done. We cooked it. So after I cook it, I drain it over there on the sink. I rinse it out really good with cold water because we want to stop the cooking. Then what I do is I take my olive oil, come on in, Dad, and I massage it in there because we don't want our pasta sticking. You see that? And then I season my pasta. So if it's going to be a garlic dish, I'll season it with garlic salt or garlic powder. It's of your choice. But the pasta is never unseasoned, okay? So let's get started. So we're going to move the pasta back. We're going to bring this dish forward. Take the lid off. I usually just drop it behind like that. Okay? And these are all of our seasonings that's going to go in here. So the first thing up is we're going to put in our olive oil in our pot. Get our little pot on. Get it going. Because even though our shrimp is already done, we still want to season it, okay? So we're going to pour in our olive oil, and in that, we're going to put in our butter. Y'all know how I love to dump, okay? And we're going to let that melt up, and once that gets melting, then we're going to dump everything else in, okay? So let's move on over to the chop block. So over here today, we have our nice asparagus that we bought from the store. See here? So what we're going to do is we're going to put them over here because we want to rinse them off really good. You know, we don't know whose fingers have been on these. So we want to make sure we clean them. So you just pull this off like this. And you just give them a good bath. That's all. make sure you roll them all over and get them all clean, and you know. And then after you get these babies clean, turn them off. Get you a nice knife, which we got. And then we're going to bring them like this. We're going to take half. Set them down like that on the block. And we're going to chop it. And we're not going to use this part. Come on in, Dad. Come over here. And we're going to leave those there like that. Then we're going to get the other ones out. And we're going to do the same thing. Okay? We don't use that other part because, you know, it's kind of splintery and it gets kind of hard, and sometimes it's not tender. And, you know, who needs that? I'm not trying to pick my teeth like that. Okay? Let me turn this down now. We don't want to burn that. We'll come back to it. So what I do is I pull off paper towels to cook my spinach because I don't like my spinach overcooked. And this is a good way to cook your spinach. It cooks in 5 minutes, and we don't have to worry about overcooking it. So you take something like that, get a couple of more. Put it in here like that. We're gonna roll it over. It's real easy, guys. Pull it off, and then just like you would do a baked potato, you're gonna really dampen this up, roll the ends, and set it in here. See? That easy. And then you do the other ones the same way. Roll it up, wet it up, set it down in there. Take this and put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. You'll have perfect asparagus. We're gonna start that. Come on. Let's start dumping. So now that we got our asparagus on, okay, and we have our butter and our olive oil melted, it's time to dump. So what we're gonna do, so I'm gonna reach in here, is I'm gonna put the crushed garlic in here, the minced garlic that we did, and mix it up in there good. Okay? Stay over the pot there. We're gonna dump our salt in there. We're gonna put our fish seasoning in there, our fish sauce, our Sriracha Hot Sauce in here. Ooh, it's starting to smell good already. We're gonna get our Italian seasoning in there, our pepper flakes, our onion powder, our ground black pepper, and our parsley. You get all that parsley. You want it all. See that? Get all that mixed up and incorporated. Then we're going to put our shrimp in here, just like that. And we're going to roll it around in there. See that? Oh, look at that, y'all. See it picking up all those flavors? Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now, you know we could eat that already because our shrimp is already done. But we're not done. So now we're going to take our vegetable broth and we're going to dump that in there as well. Okay? We're going to let that incorporate and infuse each other. Give it a little stir. And let let that just cook up just a little. You don't want to overcook this because your shrimp is already done. So you don't want to be biting into tough shrimp. So you want it nice and tender and succulent. So that's what we're after. So just a couple of tosses here. Heat it up because we want to knock the cold off. And then after we do that, we're waiting 2 more minutes. See how that made a nice, look at that. Look at that. See how that reduced itself and made a nice sauce. That's what you want to see, okay? So we can turn this off because this dish is actually done, okay? And we're waiting on these to get done and I'll show you. But this is how it's gonna look. Let me put the top on that. You see? This is how that looks. Isn't that lovely? That's just lovely, I must say. So how you get these little ones is, half of them we cut up, because that's gonna be for the pasta dish. If we're gonna have it over a bed of rice, we leave them long, right? Okay, so we're gonna plate this up. Yes, we're gonna get this plated up right now. I'll get my 2 plates out. We're gonna come over here. And I'm gonna get this, and we're gonna plate up our pasta. I'm gonna come in here and get me something. What do I need? I can use a little. Get this little right here. So, I'm gonna bring this pasta over here, just like this. And I'm gonna get me a big dollop of my pasta. Come in. I'm gonna get it like that, and I'm gonna twist it. See here? You twist it just like that. And you're gonna pick it up. You set it over here in your plate, you're gonna twist it back. Just like that, and get it nice and twisted. See? See how that is? I wanna show you this. This is your asparagus. We're gonna bring that out so you can see what it's gonna look like. Grab my cooking scissors here. You want this to be a little al dente. See that? Look at that. Look at that. See that? Oh, it's so good. Then after we do it like this, then we'll take this, we'll add it over here on this side. And we'll roll it. We'll take these like this, bring them over here and drop them in here. See? And then the other ones you'll cut. You see how that is? And you'll roll it around so they get some of that goodness too. You see? Just like that. Then the other ones you'll cut, and I'll show you how we're gonna cut those. Put this back and drop these in here. And then we're gonna take the other ones out. And get me a little chopper. Get me another knife and bring it over here like this. And we'll take these out for the other portion. Pull these up like this, lay them down. And they're hot now, so don't burn yourself. And you cut them like that, see? See that? And then you drop them on the other side. That's how that's done. This is how we get there. Okay? And cut them and drop them over there. I'm not going to do them all because we got everything already done already. And then you just mix this all up in here like that, because you want to share the love with them too. See? Mix it all up. It's an easy dish. Nice flavor. See there? Then you want to take your lemon. I'm going to throw on a glove. We already did this one, but we reserve a half a lemon, and this is why. We want to take that lemon and we want to just squeeze it over the dish like that. You see that? We put the glove on and we squeeze it into our hand because we want to catch these seeds. See, because we don't want to eat seeds. And this dish is ready. And see how quick it was? I made one for you, but look how quick it was. Now this one we warmed up, and this one is fresh. You see that? So let's play. So now for the rice, what I like to do is you saw how we did the pasta. I like to put water in my cup and rinse it out. Then I like to come over to the rice maker and I like to pull me up a nice dollop of rice. And then you want to press it in there. See that? Press it in there good. Just like that. Then you come over here and you want to put it down. So you hit it. See that? And then you get that. See that? You get that. So that's going to go there like that. Then we're going to bring our dish over. Bring our pot over. We're going to bring this one over. Our pasta. And you can pretty much, play it up how you like it. So what I usually do is I'll take the shrimp and I'll lay them out like that, see? All the way around the dish. Just like that. It takes a minute, but it's all right. Lay them all out, because you want to be able to grab, look at there. He doesn't want to even cooperate. Lay them out like that, because you want the dish to be pretty. Try and get some that flip that way already. This is the one that takes the longest, okay? The other one, we just pick up and dump. This one, you gotta give a little love to. And you just keep going until you make it all the way around like that. Okay? They all gotta go the same way. Not too bad, not too bad. We're almost there. I tell you, this takes longer than actually making the dish. Fabulous. We got there. Look at that. Those are there. Now, we want to take the other one. Let me get me a spoon. For this one, you want to just take what's left. It just depends on which way you're making your dishes, okay? So this one, it goes round, all around the sides. Hey, they all go down the same way. So it just depends on how you want to eat it, right? Keep that, we gotta keep that going right there. Put us a little more. Put it over here. Then, on this, we wanna take our asparagus like this. Ooh, it's kinda hot. Come on off. We're just gonna set that across the top like that. Get rid of this pot. My favorite time. Then we can garnish. These are just green onions. You can set it right down in the center and make that look pretty. And over here, you can just put the parsley here. Because you know we got parsley, right? And then we can get some more parsley. I forgot to have it out. That's okay. We give a little sprinkle. Little sprinkle. And then we get our lemon. Some like more lemon, some don't. You can add a little lemon on each plate. And they can squeeze a little lemon down. And that's it, guys. Look at that. Quick, easy, fun, 30 minutes. And we have a nice, good, healthy meal. Do you guys like that? That's the asparagus, garlic, lemon shrimp. I hope you enjoyed this segment. And next Wednesday we're doing crepes. So I can't wait to do that because crepes are my favorite. And I want you guys to make it and let me know what you think. I got to tell you that next Wednesday at 3 p.m., don't forget, we're always signing on live. And that's about it. I will put the recipe down in the comments after the show. Enjoy. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're new, thank you for coming. And if you're old, thank you for coming back. Bye, everybody. See you next Wednesday at 3. Bye.